Alright, this is round 3. I rearranged my room and I deep cleaned everything and I put together my new desk and it's time to show. Spent hours playing Tetris. So I still got some shit on my bed, but I moved that over here underneath of the maps. And then where the bed was before, that's where my chair and the desk is now. And I'm doing my laundry, so the chairs are clear. But we've got the shelves over there now. And I've got nightstands back here. I'm going to try and move those somewhere else. And the bookshelf over there, I'm going to try and move that somewhere else too, because it's just a little bit cramped in here. Not much of a walkway. But honestly, it's fine. But I've got laptop, microphone, the ring, the laptop I do everything on, and it's got a fancy strobe light, and it can be any color you want, or it can just change like this. I got my cards down here. I got some shelves over there, and it's kind of cool because if you wanted to do a reading, you can just transform. Let me see. Oh, I better keep it up for now. So I would just push the laptop up here, my mouse, and the mouse pad over there, and then I've got all this space for card reading. So, I gotta charge my phone. It's at it's probably a little over 7%. It might be 7. The last notification I got for it was 7%. But this is it. New backdrop is the octopus. We've got the Holofan here, and so far the chair has been working out. Even though it's if I got a computer chair, that might be more comfortable, but right now this is good. So I think we're gonna do a Hidden Truth Oracle. What do you want to know, Spirit? What do you want to tell us? Rather, what do you want us to know? Uh-oh. I dropped it. I couldn't let you get close to me. Somebody had their guard up. Let's see who we're talking about here. Who is it, Spirit? Lovers. Could be a significant other. I'm not getting masculine or feminine here. This might be something that's happening across collective. Like, feminines might be doing this to their masculines also. Two popped. Hope in the darkness. And then synchronicities. Impossible things. We've got the spiritual community happening in the background right now. So let's see a little bit more about what's going on here. It seems like there was this big moment. Somebody called judgment on a relationship. Maybe somebody ran away. There was a lot of passion and intensity in this connection, and I'm hearing piece by piece. Something Kelly Clarkson. I don't really remember the song that well. I listened to it while I was playing Tetris. But some of the lyrics were piece by piece, you restored my faith. Basically, she's talking about how her father left when she was 6 years old. And her husband, the person that she chose, the person that she stayed with, proved to her that somebody could stay, that the father of her children wouldn't leave, and restored her faith in humanity and love. Chills. Somebody has had their faith restored because of their journey. Confirmation. They followed the synchronicities. They healed, and they realized that you the one. You restored their faith. Or maybe your faith was restored. Justice. So this masculine was able to do that for you, maybe you for them. But that's what happened. And this is after they ran away. I'm not even necessarily getting that they ran away. It just stopped. Whatever it was, just stopped. Ripple portal. This is... What do you mean, Spirit? They followed you, led by your example, understood their own mind. I'm seeing 2 droplets of water in a pond, and the ripples are crossing each other, making like that Venn diagram shape. And then the water clears. So after this conflict, this confusion, this timeline jumping, you went off in separate directions, but you were in the eternal garden, the garden of forking paths, and it happens in the shape of the flower of life. So you go off in your own direction, but you will eventually loop back to that other person, even if you don't think that you will, even if you don't think that you'll want to. That's what's happening. I'm getting this scene from Walking Dead. Morgan. He was crazed. He was emotionally damaged. He was killing anybody that he met. He called it clearing. He would just kill any stranger he came up against. Doesn't matter if they were friendly or not. And he found, I don't know if it was Buddhism or Taoism or something like that. He found a guy, a therapist, that taught him the way of peace, the way of preserving life. Every life is precious, and that everything gets a return. And he saved a killer. And that killer then saved a doctor, and then the doctor was there to save Rick's son. And that act of compassion, that act of preservation of life, rippled and saved a child. Through 3 or 4 people removed. And that's the energy that I'm getting here, that because of the journey that the 2 of you have been on, everything gets a return. And that's sometimes so beautiful. So often in this community we hear, don't take them back. Don't give them another chance. They did it once, they'll do it again. They showed you who they were. And it's just so... I was going to say cold. Because people do change. I'm living proof of it. I think you are too. And everything gets a return. And redemption does exist. And you have to use your discernment. But it's possible. And I think we need to break out of that mental construct where we think that people don't deserve that. They do. They do. Upward spiral. Everything gets a return, an echo. Everybody can become anything.